Hello, friends. Welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy, Mark, and Burke talking about movies.
Lots of
and trailers.
And trailers, yes. Or trailers to movies.
Says it right there.
Yes, it is.
trailers.
Please, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do, because you can check out all our videos. When a new video comes out, you'll be notified, and feel free to comment and like any of our stuff. There's plenty of content for there. And there's also a brand new feature called Super Thanks. Well, Super Thanks is if you give a small donation to the Cinemondo YouTube channel, you will get special privileges like a response from us,
which is quite the privilege.
Yes, it is.
I would be thrilled by that.
Wouldn't you like to get more responses from us, Burke?
If I got a response from myself, I think that would be the weirdest thing.
The great thing about Super Things is you do get responses from Burke, and he is the big whale because he rarely comments. And so you will get a response from Burke on a Super Thing. So just keep that in mind.
And other special things. So it's a kind of fun thing. And if you do that,
animation, color,
much appreciated. Yes, cool stuff. So Super Thanks.
And you get to help us out. Anyway.
So this film is called Major, which is an upcoming Indian release that's coming out June 3rd. And it stars in his Hindi film debut, this actor Adivi Sesh. He also wrote the script. And it's based on a true story of this major who died in an attack in Mumbai in 2008. So it's based on a true story. And that's all I know about it. But it's interesting that he wrote the script, and this is his his film debut.
Project.
Yes.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Must have done something to impress somebody enough to give him some money to make this film.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like a short film or something like that, or
maybe we'll have to dig into more back information. Really maybe some commenters know. Yeah.
Let's check it out. Major.
Check it out. Here we go.
बॉर्डर पार करके पाकिस्तान ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर क्यों गए संदीप? ये हमारी तरफ है और वो उनकी। हमारा ही तो है सर।
मोने संदीप उठो, वो अच्छे लोग नहीं है, बहुत बुरे लोग हैं। पता है मैं कितना डर गई थी।
क्यों माँ? मैं अकेले हूँ ना।
बेटा ये एंटी आर्मी, तुझे कुछ हो गया तो
हर माँ ऐसे ही सोचेगी तो।
जब संदीप ने आर्मी ज्वाइन करने का फैसला किया था, हमें मंजूर नहीं था। हर घड़ी हर पल उसकी जिंदगी खतरे में होगी। But that's a soldier's life. He picked a soldier's life.
तुम इसीलिए सोल्जर बनना चाहते हो?
क्यों?
ताकि सारी लड़कियां तुम पे फिदा हो जाए।
सारी नहीं, सिर्फ एक।
उसके लिए एक अच्छा बेटा बनने से ज्यादा, एक अच्छा पति बनने से ज्यादा,
संदीप
कहीं ज्यादा जरूरी था एक सोल्जर बनना।
नेगेटिव मेजर, you're not going up there.
No.
हमारे इनएक्शन की वजह से अगर एक भी जान गए तो मैं जिंदगी में फिर कभी अपने आप को सोल्जर नहीं बुला पाऊंगा सर।
एनएसजी 24 घंटे हो गए, आप कब आएंगे?
मेजर संदीप कम है। मेजर संदीप, are you there? Don't come up. I'll handle them.
My son, Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan. वो रुक सकता था, वो पीछे हट सकता था। उसको पता था कि वो जिंदा नहीं लौटेगा, फिर भी आगे बढ़ा। उसने मौत की आंखों में आंखें डालकर कहा कि तुम मेरी जान ले सकते हो, लेकिन मेरे देश को नहीं। You may take me, but not my country.
मेरे बेटे की कहानी सिर्फ उस अटैक के बारे में नहीं है, उसकी अपनी एक जिंदगी है।
That made me kind of tear up a little bit. That was really
pretty
sad.
heavy.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Yeah. And it seems like it's much more kind of grounded than some of the other super action stuff from India. It looks like it's based on a true story. Obviously, there's flashbacks because we're seeing, that he's already died and telling his story from I guess when he was a young person to when he died. So
and just his loyalty that he wanted to defend India, and it's just it's sad because he just so focused on it, and it just looked really handsomely produced. They didn't want to make it too exploitative. It was very, very thoughtful looking.
And the interesting thing is that everyone that we lose in wars has stories. They have their mother and father and their family and their girlfriends and their life. And films that point this out, especially right now, when we're recording this, we have a horrible war going on in our world that it's just the most pointless, ridiculous, horrible thing.
Right.
And it points out, I think films like this just point out the loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you hear the numbers and that just doesn't compute. But when you see one story, and one story is told, and that was the line at the end of it, like it's not, the mother says, not just the life of a soldier, there's so much more. And so that's
just a number.
Right. So that makes it more intense and, emotional.
Yeah, I like seeing that because you connect with the individual, because it's easy to say 20,000 troops or 10, but when you bring it down to each individual person has, like you were saying, that rich background, that story, the girlfriend, the family, the mother, the father, you start realizing like it's such a massive tragedy for each individual person that just amplifies. For each person that dies becomes bigger and bigger, terrible thing.
It's not worth the gained boundaries, the territorial boundaries or whatever, it's like the people that launch the wars, they're not the ones fighting. They're the ones safely in their castle, And they send guys like this out to do the dirty work and to die and to become those statistics.
Yeah.
So that's what war movies do to me now.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a pro-war film, in my opinion. Even films that are supposedly pro-war, or there's heroes. Of course, there's heroes who do heroic things and they save lives, and they're the ones who are, they're not the antagonists. No. Often they're the defenders, and that's
what this looks like.
That's what it looks like. Where we got somebody who's, it didn't start it, but he's trying his best to keep it from being as deadly as it could be.
Yeah, and he obviously saved lives, and that's kind of the point of the film. So it looks intense.
Yeah,
and
he has posters.
And I'll just say that he, in his first role, he looks like it looks like even in the trailer, he looks like he's potentially compelling.
Yeah, looks like a real talent. And he's writing and starring in his project. So we have a poster. They're selling it with all the trappings of an action film, but then his actual pose is more contemplative, a little more serious. But we have the light flares, we have the embers, we have the kind of stencil type. He looks very handsome and gritty. They definitely increase like a lot of clarity on him, so he looks very like chiseled.
It looks almost science fiction to me. The style of this, it looks like a star and stars and.
Or Edge of Tomorrow vibe.
That's exactly what I thought when I saw this.
That's true. So that's kind of interesting. And then we have a partner piece of art for it. Still, even though he's doing this and it looks very intense, and we have it's obviously tying in, we have the same embers and the light flare. He still has this sort of far away, serious look in his eye. Like they're selling it as an action picture, but it looks like it's going to bring a little more depth. And that's probably comes from the fact that it's a true story and it's concentrating on this one character, but really beautifully, produced posters. I love the desaturation and, the effects they put on. It looks good. So,
and
I mean, as we live through a war, it's like you look at war films differently. I mean, it's just the reality of it, and just the
it's a good timing for this.
Yeah, so anyway, it looks like something worth seeing. So Major comes out June 3rd, worldwide release. So looks quite good.
Sony Pictures.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wonderful.
So looking forward to it as much as we can. It looks like a good film to see, a very important film to see. So looking forward to that. All right.
Well, thanks for checking out the trailer with us, and we'll be back with you soon. So take care, everybody. Bye.